All right, Sagittarius, how are you guys? Um, I'm coming through doing a reading for you today. Sorry I've been gone. For those of you who are a part of the Spiritual Connect family, for those of you who are not, who just happened to run across this video, thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm trying to get some type of schedule to getting these videos out to the people who are subscribed, and you're an efficient, just some type of something where you can know when to look and where to look. But life has just been throwing monkey wrenches, but that's neither here nor there. We keep on rolling, and I am here today with you. If this video resonate with you, please by all means hit that like button, share it with somebody who may benefit from hearing the message. Comment in the comment section below. If you're new to this channel, or if you sometimes stop by, hit the subscribe button so you can become part of the family, get those notifications. In the description box is listed how you yourself can get a personal reading, or how you can tip or donate if you feel compelled to do so. But no matter what you do, know that I am glad that you're here, and this is not by coincidence. Okay, so without further ado, we're gonna move along and get this message out for my Sagittarius. I've already pulled cards. This is my second attempt at the video. That's cool. No big deal there, right? I have the Six of Cups in the upright position. I have the World card in the reverse. I have the Nine of Wands here in the reverse. I have the Empress card here in the reverse. I have the Knight of Cups here in the upright position. I have the Nine of Cups here in the upright position. I have the Six of Swords here in the reverse. I have the King of Cups here in the reverse. And I have the Knight of Pentacles here in the reverse. Okay, so I'm going to move into this reading. First off, I want to say that right now is your time. Right now is your energy. This is Sagittarius that we're in right now, and we are having an eclipse. Okay, so you might be feeling some things and not able to quite put your finger on it. You may be having some type of awakening of some sort. Maybe you're feeling some things, getting ready, you're purging of some kind, connecting to something that you might not have connected to before. I don't know, but you may be feeling something right now at this moment. Is some big energy, whatever it is, whatever name we put on it. It's some big energy going on right now, that you may be feeling, Sagittarius. And with the World card and the Nine of Wands, both being here in the reverse, I think that you're having a loss of momentum. You're not having any energy right now. It's like you're having disappointment and setbacks. You're exhausted from trying to accomplish something, seeming like you're having constant obstacles in your way. You have goals that you may have forgotten, things that you wanted at one point in time that you may have forgotten about, and you may need to go back and reconsider those things. I think that you have a certain picture in your mind, you have a certain picture in your head about some things that you want, and you are doing all that you can to make that happen. I think that a lot of this loss of energy and this frustration and these setbacks and this disappointment and things that you're feeling, and this overwhelming this overwhelming energy that may be around you may have something to do with you forcing something that is not supposed to be, or trying to make something fit that's not supposed to fit. It's almost like there is a second choice, right? There is something that you have put down, that you have forgotten about, something that you wanted a while back prior to, right? Think about it. Think about maybe I'm trying to think, maybe 6 months, 8 months ago, or something like that, or something that you may have thought you wanted at that time. Let's even push it back further. You may have had something maybe about around um, April sometime that you may have thought that you wanted at that time, and then you forgot about it. You got put down for some reason, right? and then a new option came along, something came along, and you've been trying to make this thing fit ever since, right? You've been trying to make this thing work because you like, this is what I want now, this is the ideal thing now, this is the energy that I'm in now, right? And so it's not working. It's like you're beating your head up against the wall right now, with trying to make this thing go and work and be what you want it to be. And it's almost like that thing that you've forgotten about, it is your second choice, is your second option. And spirit is like, you need to review that second option. You need to go, you might need to go in that direction. It's like, no matter what you do, this is not destined to be in the way. And I'm not saying that things can't be manifested or the case, but sometimes we are completely out of alignment, okay, and that may be causing the stress. All right, you having some fear and some anxiety here with the Empress card in the reverse, some trouble, there's some problems in things. You may be overindulging, you may be overspending, you may be out in these streets, at these bars, at these clubs, you may be buying outfits, clothes, you may be spending money, things like that, doing things, medicating in some shape, form, or fashion, because you are feeling these things. You have this energy about you, and you know you're out of whack, you're out of alignment, and you may be trying to fix that in a numerous different ways. Maybe you're trying to fix the energy that you're in with overdoing it, and it's causing it's throwing you out of balance. You may be focused on material things. You may be thinking, you know what I'm saying, I gotta have the latest this, the greatest that, I want this, I want that, let me think about who can give me this and who can give me that. And so that you can appear and be a certain kind of way, because you're trying to fix something, you're trying to put a band-aid on this wound. You It's almost like, in my experience, you run across someone who has a cut, okay, and they put a band-aid on this cut when clearly this cut needed stitches. And so you may be putting a band-aid on what you feeling right now when clearly you need stitches, and so you might be doing it out here in these streets, whether it's drinking, smoking, gambling, shopping, buying, whatever the case may be, upgrading this, upgrading that, fixing things that ain't broke, trying to heal or appear or be a certain way. And that's just a band-aid. Stitches are necessary, stitches are needed. And so it's like, if there's no growth here, if we don't get beyond this point, there's going to be, like, okay, you leave this wound open, right? Because you need stitches and you got this band-aid on it, and then it gets infected and you lose this hand. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, this ain't for play. Like, these things, they snowball, they keep building up to be more and more and more than they need. It's like you gonna add another problem on top of another problem, trying to solve it in this manner. Spirit is saying that I know that you may be feeling down and out, okay? You may be feeling bad about whatever it is, but the Six of Cups is here to let you know that if you can concentrate on pleasant memories, happy memories of good time, that will bring you comfort. If you remember the good in a situation, remember the good about yourself, remember the good that came from things before, remember the good that can come after whatever this situation is, it'll be your saving grace. Don't wallow in that energy that will continue to have you putting a band-aid on things instead of going to get those stitches. But when it's time to go get those stitches, let those happy memories be of some comfort to you so you can get through it. You know what I mean? So it can be somewhat of a local anesthetic for you, so you can get through the stitches that's necessary for your hand, because this is just what's going on, and this is just life. But you got to do things right, decent, and in order. And you got to come to terms within yourself when you have lost, or when this is not it, or when you can't have what you want, and you can't, and You ain't gonna be able to just fix it on no fly. This gonna take work. Um, and you don't want to wallow in grief. You want to pull happiness from genuine happiness from wherever is necessary to sustain you, through this. Okay. Um, the Knight of Pentacles being here in the reverse is saying being obsessed with something, being obsessed with success. So I don't know what that means for you. You may not believe in wasting time, and you may have a negative um thought process about what I'm saying to you, but this is not meant for that. Your obsession is what's not good for you. It's not what I'm saying that's not good for you. It's the obsession that's not good for you. The obsession over what I'm saying that's not good for you. Don't be obsessed with anything succeeding, especially when it's proving not to work. It's like you don't believe in wasting your time, so you believe if you just let this energy go, that if you move on from this situation, and not continue to try to see this through to success, that you're wasting your time. But the waste of time is the obsession, really. The King of Cups is here, and it speaks about a secretive person, someone plotting against you, narrow-minded, somebody holding a grudge, someone who has difficulty in choosing the right thing to do. If this is you having difficulty in choosing the right thing to do, then you may very well want to separate yourself from the situation, and so that you can clear your mind and gain clarity on this situation. You may want to write you a list of some sort. You may want to pay attention to your dreams right now. What is coming to you when you sleep, when your mind is at rest and when your mind is at peace? Okay, because there is something here that should not be trusted, and I don't think it's you not trusting yourself. I think it's you trusting that something is telling you that the message is there, that you have the ability to make the right choice. You have the ability to choose the right thing. Okay, you know morally what should be done. And you want someone with that same kind of energy, that same kind of thought process to some degree. I know how to choose what's right. There are some people in the world who do not know how to choose what's right, because the what's right, and we talking about in the grand scheme of things, because right and wrong differs between people, right? But we talking about in the grand scheme of things. Sometimes people, the right or wrong don't exist in their mind, and I'm talking about something that coincides with what you think is right and wrong. You know what I'm saying? With the Six of Swords being here, you are able to rise to the occasion when necessary. You can thrive under adversity. You can thrive under pressure. Trouble is fun to you. You don't like things to get too boring. You may shake things up. You get bored easily. You may be low key looking for the challenge. You may be thinking about, this is just an opportunity and this is and the other, but Spirit is saying to you that may be, this is not a size fit all kind of situation. So just because that may be it may have suited you in the past, or just because that is something that is a part of your character does not mean that in this particular situation is something that you should entertain. This is not a game. This ain't a joke type of deal. This is like this we on this square biz here. This is serious. And so you really should probably be considering the fact that you might have an energy about yourself, and that's why this may be something you are continuing to indulge in and entertain, because you like the challenge, you like the mess, the BS, the opportunity, and because you don't want life to get too boring, and this energy or whatever's going on around you is keeping you in that cycle, is keeping you in that game. But this is a situation where this is not a game, and you may be quick on your feet and fast thinking, but it's going to require more than just that. In this situation, this might even be a situation where you need to slow down. You need to slow down and think about what you're doing. Slow down. You might need it to be boring for a little while so that you can have that awakening, so that you can have that ascension, so that you can have, so that the eclipse can work in your favor or do whatever it needs to do for you, because you may be feeling like something's going on, but you're not sitting still long enough to interpret what that needs to be. You are not allowing your mind to slow down long enough. Okay, you trying to be quick, and it's the moment to be slow. Your instincts are good. Trust yourself. Okay? Because the Knight of Cups is here, and it's followed by the Nine of Cups. That means that what you desire and what you want is going to happen for you. So let's backtrack. So what you want, what you've been bumping your head up against the wall for, right, is not gonna happen. This ain't destiny. This ain't how it's supposed to be, right? But there's something that you desire underneath that. See, we talking about the surface. That's not working, right? You keep running into problems with this surface desire, but there's something underneath that surface desire that keep you pursuing this. It's this deeper desire that keeps you pursuing this surface desire. And so what Spirit is saying to you is your deeper desire is going to be granted. Spirit ain't saying that you can't have what you desire deeply. That's not the point. Spirit is saying that this surface desire is not going to feel it. This surface desire is not going to feel this deep desire. You think it is. It has some type of connection, but this is not going to feel the deep desire. Your deep desire is what Spirit wants to grant. Your deep desire is what Spirit wants to feel, but because you got this surface desire blocking, we can't get this deep desire feel. And Spirit is saying it's gonna happen. You're gonna achieve it. You're gonna have it. But I'm gonna need you to get out of your way here. I'm gonna need you to calm down. I'm gonna need you to make decisions that go beyond the surface, whatever that means. Okay? Really check in with your heart. Really be sensitive to yourself. Okay? Be sensitive to the issues at hand. Okay? Because Spirit is bringing that to you. Spirit wants to bring that to you. Someone who can mirror that for you. But you have to get out of your way, or get this out of your way, in order for that to happen. Because this other thing that you're doing is draining you. It's draining you. Be what you want to attract. Be what you want to attract, and try your best in everything in life. Stop giving the BS 100%. Start investing that 100 in something else. Okay? And that's facts. Spirit and the universe wants to give it to you. But how badly do you really want it? Are you willing to try the unknown and move out of the way and move things out of the way and sit still and calm down and calm your mind? And are you willing to do that? Nine of Cups say it can happen. Knight of Cups say it ain't gonna happen fast, but it's coming. And that's all. Spirit wants you to know that you are loved and blessed. I want you to know that you are loved and blessed. Thank you, Sagittarius, for your time. Ashe and Amen. I know this is for a few people out here in the world. Be blessed.